And we'll get into that in just a second. I wanted to build on something real quick. I'm not going to ignore the situation that we're in right now with the coronavirus. Shout out to everyone around the world, praying for everyone. Some tips that I think that you can do to survive in your house for the next 3 months, at least what I got. One of the things I'm doing to help my family and help myself, help my community, is I'm making sure that we keep some gloves, not only in the car, but also in the house. We try to think forward, so the car is really the backup. This one is what us, what we're really thinking about, right? So we put these on if we're going out to like get gas or whatever it might have been, anything that somebody might have touched or 100 people might have touched. I want to make sure I cover my hands, and I'm still using, hand sanitizer. And most importantly, I'm using soap, people. Wash your goddamn hands, man. Just keep it simple. As far as other things, I'm gonna keep it 100, man. I got Xbox, and I have bought this game. I'm a shooter, so I like Rainbow Six. I copped this Rainbow Six, right? And I couldn't get past the training, so I didn't play it. And I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna rock that shit. So I don't have a gamer tag or anything like that. I wasn't that serious, so I'm gonna put a little money into that. When I get one, I'll update this. I like to get my drink on, so I hope that y'all went and got some things that y'all could drink on. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to the Hennessy White people if you're a fan of that. If you're more on the wine side, I definitely recommend this right here. This is crazy. It's not cheap. It's not a $7 bottle, but it's dope. Last but not least, I support my people. Buy black. Put the Hennessy back. Get this instead. Alright? Yo, grab some books. Grab some good books you haven't read in a while, man. For me, I'm gonna take it back to the Pretty Tony days. Right there. See that? That's how much of a fan I am, B. I got a book from Ghostface Killer, yo. And it came with a CD in the back. I also recommend The Q, B. One of the best to ever do it in the game. Autobiography of Quincy Jones. Dig that. And if you got something that you think I should check, hit me up on Twitter at Reem Supreme Show. That's it. Hold on. One last one. This is my latest one right here. You see this? This is a book. Yo, this shit probably weighs like 20 pounds, but it's one of the last books that I picked up. And believe it or not, I got this from Macy's, man. So this big ass book is all about hip hop. This is the Hip Hop, A Cultural Odyssey. And it takes it from the beginning to the middle. Like, yo, it's bananas, man. So I'm in damn sure up to one of my favorite MCs, the God Big. Make sure that I check this out. Hold on, listen to this. That was the book. As far as games, Melinda, my wifey, loves to rock out with board games, stuff like that, man. So outside of that, if you get a weird text message from me, rock with me, because I'm rocking with Social Sabotage. Just, if I say anything crazy. Another one that I typically like is 80s and 90s. I was a big fan of the VH1 show. I love the 80s. So this kind of reminds me of that.